Respect to your new Miss Media. Anybody else that gonna be watching? Sorry for my tardiness. You know I'm using that tardy. Y'all know I'm using that tardy. But I am here. I would like to wish all the fathers, the real fathers, happy Father's Day today. And you out. Yeah, I know you still gonna be listening, Miss Media. I know you still gonna be listening. But this is the day all the real fathers should be celebrated. And what I mean about real fathers, the real fathers that doing stuff for the kids, being with the kids, and doing stuff with the kids, and being there for the kids. I'm not talking about the ones that not doing nothing for the children, not being with their kids, and not spending time with their kids, not just buying the kids that and sending them on the way. I'm talking about the ones that really is spending time with their children. Like, share, and subscribe to this video because this fathers do not get enough love. Fathers do not get enough love. Real fathers do not get no love, do they? Do fathers really get any love? Do fathers get any love? That's what I want to know. Do any fathers get any kind of real love? I don't think fathers get that love like they're supposed to, right? Because of other guys doing what they do, right? They're not there for the children. I don't care what skin tone you are, men that do stuff, children get a bad rap because of the other guys. And shout out to the mothers, because they had to be mothers and fathers. Just like some fathers, single fathers had to be the father and mother. So shout out to them. And this is a good special. This is a good thing that we got going, right? And the fathers that out there doing what they're supposed to do and did what they're supposed to have did, respect to you, much respect to you. I've seen some fathers with their children with a stroller, with one in one hand, one in the other hand, spending time with them, going places with them. And I tell them, hey, I tell them I love seeing that. Yeah, you're right. It should be celebrated every day. Like mothers should be celebrated every day. I think they should be combined. Mothers and fathers, they should be combined. Because we know there's single mothers out there doing it both. We know there's single fathers out there doing both things. But I look like this: mothers get more praises than fathers. Let's talk about that. Why do mothers get more praises than fathers? Not about the real fathers. I ain't talking about sorry fathers. Sorry men's out here. Why do mothers, no matter mothers are sorry or not, why do mothers get all the praises? Why do mothers get all the praises? When fathers, there's single fathers, and fathers out there doing just as much as they are, they don't get as much praise as the mothers do. They don't get as many commercials as the mothers do. They are not celebrated as mothers are. Why is that? Is that right? Is that fair? Is that fair to the real fathers out there that is not getting the attention? The real fathers that are not getting the attention they deserve, the praise that they deserve. of doing what their fathers should be doing. Yeah, they are. But guess what? Guess what? Some of these children would not be here without the father. I'm talking about the real father. I ain't talking about the ones that's donors. Well, I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the real ones that doing what they're supposed to do. See, mothers are celebrated. No matter what kind of mischievous other mothers do, no matter if mothers are deadbeat, no matter if mothers try to unalive their children, mothers are celebrated. They are celebrated. But fathers, the ones that are doing what they're supposed to do, they get lumped in one sum with the deadbeats. Oh, I'm gonna try to keep you up. See, men that doing what they're supposed to do for their children get lumped in with the deadbeats. But guess who get lumped in with the mothers that doing what they're supposed to do? The deadbeat mothers, and they get celebrated. Why? Why should they get celebrated? Why should mothers get all the praises? You know, look here, before Mother's Day even come around, you got all these commercials on the TV. All these commercials on TV talking about Mother's Day. And guess what you got to do in June? You got to look at the doggone calendar when Father's Day coming up. How many Father's Day commercials have you seen? How many Father's Day commercials have you seen? It don't matter who take care of the house. If the father's out there doing what they're supposed to do, that's a mother's not taking care of the house. But yet they still celebrate it. They still celebrate it. Yeah, there's some mothers that not cooking, but guess what? They still not celebrate it. They still celebrate it. They're still left in with all the good mothers, the great mothers that doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're still lumped in with them. But the fathers that doing what they supposed to do, left in with, is put in the same pot as the deadbeat. Is that fair? Is that fair? Should all fathers be locked in? Should all male be locked in one category because of the deadbeat? There's some mothers not at the social function school. That father's at every social function, sporting events, ballet. There's some fathers that's at everything their child does. It doesn't matter who playing the part. Our mothers don't plan the party, do they? Our mothers do not plan their kid's birthday party. All the ones, I guarantee you, all the ones are not the ones that out there doing what they not supposed to be doing while the kids sit at the house, especially especially the mothers that leave their kids at the house and go on vacation, leave their kid there starving. They get lumped in with the good mothers. That's good for you. That's great for. That's good. That's good, you know. Could anybody tell me why the bad mother get put in the same category as the mothers that do what they're supposed to do? The little thing, but think about the little things. Mother that I'll tell you this story. A mother goes on vacation for a whole week and left two kids at the house. But nobody talks about them mothers. They disappear. But nobody talks about the great fathers, these fathers out here that are real dad, that are real fathers. Nobody talks about that. See, nobody gives to all. Yeah, not all fathers are involved. And guess what, Miss Media? Not all mothers are involved either. Nobody wants to talk about that part. Our mother's not involved. But when the real fathers are gonna get their respect for doing what they're supposed to be doing, and not locked in with these deadbeats that some fathers not real fathers, that the real father's not there, that the real father's not involved with their children, day-to-day activity, which all fathers, with some fathers, the real father is involved in their kids' day-to-day activity, going places with them. But guess what? It's still, it don't matter. Majority of absent dad, I guarantee you, that statistic is about even. I'm gonna tell you why. That statistic just about almost close neck and neck. Because who talks about the single dad that's out there doing what they're supposed to be doing? Who talk about the mothers that leave the dad with the kids? You don't hear about that. You always hear about the dads, their fathers, the donors leaving the mother with the kids. You always hear about that. You don't hear about the mother leaving the kids with the dad, do you? But you don't hear that. I have seen a lot of single dads that the mother just didn't want to be there and help take care of them kids and leave them with the father. You don't hear about that though. You don't hear about that. But what I'm trying to say is, mother get all the praise. Like they do it, like they had done it all by themselves. There's some that have. There's some that have. But there's some that haven't. All I'm saying, give the father they do. That give the father they justice. Give the fathers what they deserve. That is praise. That is praise. Because if you don't give the father they praise, like yeah, a lot of mothers have done it. A lot of mothers have done it. But that's a lot of mothers that haven't done it. There's a lot of fathers that have done it. And a lot that haven't. I ain't knocking what the mothers have, these real mothers have done. See, and you got to realize that I got the link in the group chat if anybody want to come up. You got to take into some kind of consideration that some dads want to be there for the child and some mothers is not letting them. Some mothers, some not letting the father of that child to be a father, not letting that guy be a father to their child. Always want to take from the father, but don't want using the child against the father. Is that a good mother? No. Is that a good father trying his best to get where he can see his child? to spend time with his child. I'm not saying that the mothers don't do what they're supposed to do, but people feel neglect. There's some great fathers out there doing what they're supposed to do, trying to do what they're supposed to do, but there's some women that's not going to let them, will not let them. Like I said, like in the state of Georgia, the father do not have no rights to the child. The mother really don't have. The mothers do not have to let that father, that dad, that guy see the child. You know why? I don't care if that guy put the name on the birth certificate. You know why? The guy got to go down there to the courthouse and get that child legitimized. Tell me why, if I'm the father of that child, I got to go get my child legitimized so I can see that child, spend that child, have a right and say so in that child's life. Why do I have to go down there to the courthouse and get that done? Respect, Lady Eve. Why do I have to go get that done? See, that's a stupid law. Why do I have to go down there and get that done? Why do I have to go? Why should a person have to go down to the courthouse and get his child legitimized, to spend time with him, where the mother could keep the child away from the real father that's trying to do what they're supposed to do? Is that right? Why we always want to get all these mothers that doing what they are supposed to do with a child, play the child against the father, use the child as a pawn against the real father that tried what they're supposed to do? Hey, that's not right. But yet, people want to give, oh, she is a good mother. Oh, she goes making up a lie, say, oh, my child father is not in the life. But don't tell the other side of the story that, oh, I'm not letting him see his child till he do such and such. Stop me if I'm wrong. Stop me if I'm wrong by saying this. I won't make a whole lot of women mad without talking about this. The one that doing what they're supposed to do, why I'm so angry? I'm gonna tell you why. People try to downplay the real fathers that doing what they're supposed to do. They try to downplay the real dad that out there trying to do what they're supposed to do for their child. Why I'm mad? Because there's women out there not letting the dad and the father that try to do what they're supposed to do with their child, spend time with their child, not letting them do it. But yet, you know what I said? There are some, I said some, I know it ain't everybody, but yet, go to court, they side with the mother every time, just about every time. That's a father out there that doing what he's supposed to do, but there's some mothers out there talking about, oh, he's a deadbeat. But like I said, not telling the other side of the story. He come around trying to respect, do they? Do real father get respect? Is a whole lot of hoopla about a real father? Father's not really celebrated like that. Like real mothers are celebrated. Shoot, before Mother's Day come on, guess what? 2 or 3 days before for Mother's Day, you see a whole lot of commercials. Like Mother's Day gifts and all of that. Like I said, some fathers, real fathers, do not get no respect out here in the world. See, I'm just bringing light to you. I tell the truth about it. I tell the truth about that. Yeah, they have Mother's Day, Father's Day, but guess what? How many commercials? If you turned on the TV, I don't watch a whole lot of TV. You know how many commercials? You know how many commercials you might see? And that majority of the commercials talking about Mother's Day quadruples that of Father's Day commercials. Yeah, we know mothers carried the baby for 9 months. We know the mother pushes out of the womb, pushes that baby out. We know that's a bad mother. Yeah, about a day, but not like Mother's Day. not like Mother's Day. I don't see a whole lot of stores got Mother's Day this, Mother's Day that. But they'll make a big deal about Father's Day. You got to be honest with yourself. Us on this rock called Earth, they make a whole lot of big deal about Mother's Day than Father's Day. You got to be real with yourself. Mother's Day is a bigger deal than Father's Day. Mothers are the linchpin of the family. There's fathers out there that are not really celebrated. So how should we get it out there like that? Oh, I know. I see what I see too. I see more Mother's Day commercial than Father's Day commercial. I see more Mother's Day hoopla in stores than Father's Day. All I'm saying is real fathers, are not really celebrated like mothers. I don't know. Tell me the reason why mothers, why fathers not celebrated. I'm talking about real fathers. I ain't talking about them deadbeat. Like they're deadbeat fathers, they're deadbeat mothers. It is true. I guarantee you. Watch next year when Mother's Day come around. See how early them commercials starts. See how early them commercials start. Then when June come around, see how early the commercial starts. See, I think both of us should be celebrated as equal. I'm talking about the real ones. I ain't talking about them deadbeat mothers and fathers. I ain't talking about them. I'm not the real mothers and fathers. They should be celebrated equal. It should be equal time. Because guess what? The child will be here for the if it weren't for the women. They sure will be here if it weren't for the father, for the men. So I don't care. See, put it away. Think about this. Think about this. A woman can have a baby about one time a year. One time a year, right? A man can impregnate a woman, different so many women in that 1 year, right? Heck, they can go impregnate 4 women in one day. Only way a woman can have more than one child is the twins, triplets, quadruple. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's not fair. That's not fair. Cause guess what? The bad mothers, the bad mothers do not suffer. The bad mothers do not suffer. Like I said, they are lumped in with the great mothers. I'm not down. I'm not beating up women. You know why I'm not beating up women like that? Because it's society, what they put out there, the image they put out there on fathers, on the dads, on the men that's not doing what they're supposed to do, and it trickles over to the ones that are. Make it look like the men that doing what they're supposed to do are not doing what they're supposed to do, which I feel is totally unfair. Yeah, you got some doing what they're supposed to do, but that not doing what they're supposed to do. Just like there's some mothers not doing what they're supposed to be doing. There are mothers that are doing what they're supposed to be doing. See, like I said, there's mothers and fathers. I think mothers and fathers should be celebrated every day, especially the ones that doing what they're supposed to do and bringing. This is what I want to. This is what I want to celebrate. This is what I want to do right here. This is what I want to. This is what I want. Hopefully that will happen. Is what if it was a way to separate the, the good mothers from the bad mothers, the good fathers from the bad fathers, and celebrate them. I'm talking about all the great fathers that's out there doing what they're supposed to do. Keep doing what you're doing, brothers. Keep doing what you're doing, because your children will love you for it. It's not about how much money you spend on your child. It's about how much time you spend with them, how you spend your time with them. Because guess what? You only got you only get one chance to spend time with your children, especially when they're little and growing up. When they grow up, they will remember you for that. Yeah, thank you for that. Show them how to be being men. The little girls need their mothers. They little girls need their father to show them what a real man, a real love of a man, how a man is supposed to treat them. How a man is supposed to treat a woman. See, being a father is having your kid being the center of your world. Everybody said, "Did you don't do you ever get?" No, I don't. But guess what? I'm my niece on the uncle, right? She's my whole world. I do anything for her. Anything for her. But guess what? If you're not a father, you don't have no kids, you got nieces and nephews. Guess what? You're a father, especially if you treat them like your own kids. Especially if you treat them like a father should be. Especially if their father not around. See, we as men, we got to stand up for what's right. We got to rebuke them deadbeat fathers that's not doing what they're supposed to do. We should call them out on their BS when they talk about they've been around their kids when they ain't been around their kids. Then, then we got to call out the ladies, women. We got to call out the women that is using their kids as a pawn against the father that trying to do what a father's supposed to be doing with their kids and for their kids. We got to start calling out these women that doing this stuff, make these men to jump through a hoop just to see the kids and spend time with their kids. That's not right. That's not right. It's not right at all. That's not right. How we supposed to teach our little girls and little boys how to be men and women when the mothers are playing games with these fathers that try to do what they're supposed to do and spend time with their kids? How they gonna look at their father and say, hey, my father was never around, but they don't know, but the kids don't get the whole story. And the father had to go, they said, why you wasn't here? Your mother wouldn't let me see you. But then you're gonna go back on that mother. Why my father's not here? Why my father is not come pick me up? The ones that got that evil intent say, oh, he don't want to see you. He don't care nothing about you. But when it turns around, it comes around. When they get a little older and older and older, start asking the same question again, and ask their father the same question. I was there. I wanted to see you. Why? Why could you just fight for me? I tried to fight for you, but this and that happens. Your mother wouldn't let me see you. How that man supposed to react? Yeah, take him to court. And the majority of the time the courts side with the woman. Majority of the time it does. They does. They don't have no win. The men do not have no win in this society, especially the good one that doing what they're supposed to do, and the ones that doing what they're supposed to do and try to do what they're supposed to do if the woman let them. I ask you again, how in some of these states they got a law that the father don't have no right, no say. The mother had a right to let the father see the child if she want to. Until that father get that child legitimized, how's that right? Because you put your name on the birth certificate don't mean you got in the rights of that child. But yet she still can go put you on child support, but you ain't got a right to that child. Especially for the good men out there doing what they're supposed to do and want to do what they're supposed to be doing. It hurt them. So tell me, where's the laws that make it fair for the men that want to do the right thing? Where's the people standing up for the men that want to do the right thing and trying to do the right thing? Where the people standing up for them? There's some great fathers out there doing their diligence to although them and their mothers don't get along. They try to do, they doggone it to raise that child, to be with that child, spend time with that child, even if the mothers don't want them to. Why do some women be so vindictive of a man that doing what they're supposed to do, want to be there for the child? Go put that man on child support, and the Pretty Rickies, the Pookies, they don't go put them on child support. So don't answer Pookie and Ray Ray for some extra money. But the guy that doing what they supposed to be doing and trying to do what they're supposed to be doing and trying to spend time with the child, they're asking for more money from that man. You can't see your child or your children unless you give me this. See, them kind of men finish last. Stop me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm saying something wrong. When the good guy, when the great father is gonna say enough is enough. When they gonna say, I want my children with me. I want to spend time with my children. There's some that do spend time with their children in the household. Guess what? That's two-parent household when the mother in there and the dad still don't spend time. See, they out and about, they all running the streets, not spending time with their child, but yet they living on the same roof. See, y'all don't hear me. See, y'all know I'm telling the truth. But yet, the mothers don't say nothing about it. Long he's provide, long as he keeping the bills paid. She wouldn't care if he stayed in the house, spent time with the kids or not. But the ones, some that living in the house, I'm not talking about all of them. I said some. Then there's some that's not living in the house. She dragging them through the mud. That's a spiteful, evil woman, ain't it? That's a spiteful, evil woman, ain't it? So guess what? The real mothers, the real fathers, stand up. Because I know what I'm saying don't pertain to every mother's, every female. What I'm saying do not pertain to every male. It don't. But we got to celebrate the fathers each and every day. Now we got to celebrate the mothers each and every day. If you're a father out there doing what you're supposed to do, happy Father's Day to you. And give yourself a pat on the back. Keep doing what you're doing. Because your children are going to love you for it. Your children are going to love you for it. I wasn't going to be on here long. But I had to come on here. This is my Father's Day special right here. Because real fathers, they need love too. They need the praises too. They need to be celebrated. Because without some of these kids, without the real man, the real father in the house, and shout out to the ones that these men that stepped in to be a father figure to these kids that their real father's not there. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. But we know there's some good fathers out there doing what they're supposed to do and trying to do what they're supposed to do. Fight for their kid, try to spend time with their kid, fight and try to get some time with their kids. Shout out to them too. As a father, that's what you were supposed to do. But we know we got some deadbeat father, deadbeat mother. We got, you know how they go. We are who we are. We do what we're supposed to do. Long we stand on what we're supposed to stand on, it's going to be good. Ladies, I don't know who I'm talking to. Ladies, if you got a man that tries to spend time with their children, let them. Let them. And you will see how the children act when they grow up. Let them see their father. Let them spend time with them. Because guess what? Ladies, if you got boys, that man that is there for his son can show him how to be a real man. Let their father spend time with them. If you got a little girl and the father tries to spend time with their daughters, let them. Because they will see what real love is all about. And guess what? No man can come tell them any old thing. Like I said, there's some great fathers out there that doing what they're supposed to be doing and trying to do what they're supposed to be doing and want to spend time with their kids. To all of them, I want to say Happy Father's Day to you. And stay doing what you're doing. And mothers, to the mothers that let that man be a father to their child, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. And I've been your host, D Truth. And guess what? I'm about to get out of here because it's almost. I'm about to get out of here. I'll probably be back live tomorrow night. I don't know. But guess what? I might not. And I got something to talk about, and y'all will be really shocked. And I will love your opinion on it. Respect everybody, like I always say. Love and respect yourself, because when you love and respect yourself, you can see through all the BS. That self-love is the best love. Who gonna love you better than you love yourself? Peace. We are out.